Today on Car Alerts, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic and enduring names in performance motoring, the 2025 Porsche 911. A name that carries with it decades of motorsport heritage, fan devotion, and a lineage that refuses to let go of what made it special in the first place. But the 2025 model isn't just resting on its laurels. Porsche has reworked, refined, and redefined the 911 formula yet again. So let's explore what makes this latest evolution so compelling, starting from the very first moment it hits your eyes. Walking up to the 2025 Porsche 911, the design is unmistakably familiar, yet sharpened with modern precision. The front fascia is aggressive, more aerodynamically sculpted than ever. You'll notice that the signature round headlights are still present, now seamlessly integrated with Porsche's latest Matrix LED technology, offering not just a crisp beam at night but adaptive control that reacts to oncoming traffic and varying weather. The front bumper features larger, more open air intakes that help improve airflow to the turbocharged engine and front brakes, with subtle aero blades guiding the wind with surgical efficiency. The hood retains that subtle channel down the middle, a tribute to the classic 911s of the 1960s, reminding purists that while times may change, Porsche's respect for its heritage never fades. Swinging around to the side, the iconic silhouette is instantly recognizable, low-slung, wide-hipped, and timeless. The roofline arcs in that perfect teardrop curve, flowing from the windshield to the tail with a grace that's both aggressive and elegant. The flush-mounted door handles, introduced in recent generations, continue here, preserving the aerodynamic purity while adding a modern touch of minimalism. Standard wheels now start at 19 inches in the front and 20 in the rear for base trims, while higher-end Carrera S and GTS models push to staggered 20s and 21s. There's also a newly optional aero-optimized wheel design that not only looks the part but genuinely helps reduce drag. One of the most notable changes for 2025 is the integration of subtle rear-wheel steering as standard on more variants, enhancing agility without making the car twitchy or unpredictable. Around the back, it's unmistakably a modern 911 but with deeper integration of active aerodynamics. The full-width LED light bar returns, now thinner and brighter, giving the rear a clean, high-tech appearance at night. The centrally located Porsche script is now laser-etched beneath the glass for a more upscale touch. The active rear wing deploys at speed and under hard braking, contributing to stability without adding visual clutter. Depending on your chosen variant, you'll see either twin pipes positioned inboard for the standard Carrera or quad pipes on the GTS and turbo models. Each exhaust configuration isn't just for show, they're tailored to the specific acoustic signature Porsche wants to project for each trim. And for 2025, there's a new exhaust tuning strategy that adjusts tone not just by driving mode, but also by load, gear, and even altitude, ensuring you always hear the engine at its absolute best. Interior: opening the door, you're greeted with a cabin that is unmistakably Porsche, driver-centric, clean, and crafted to a level that borders on obsessive. The dashboard has been refined once again for 2025, now featuring a more seamless blend of analog emotion and digital precision. Front and center is a new curved digital instrument cluster, now fully customizable, that still pays tribute to the 5-gauge layout of classic 911s. You can switch between minimalist track displays, detailed navigation overlays, or a full performance telemetry suite with real-time G-force data and torque distribution. The steering wheel, wrapped in the finest leather, carries a familiar shape but features updated haptic controls for the drive mode selector and infotainment toggles. The center console is cleaner than ever, with a new floating center screen that integrates Porsche's latest PCM 7.0 system. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, but the real star here is the updated voice control system, now powered by AI that actually learns your preferences over time. Want your seat heater on when it's below 60 degrees? It'll do it automatically. Say I'm cold, and it adjusts the HVAC to your last preferred warm setting. Below that, you still get physical controls for vital functions, because Porsche knows there's no replacement for tactile feedback when you're driving at speed. Seats are supportive, sculpted, and wrapped in a wide array of materials ranging from standard leather to optional club leather or Racetex microfiber. Even the stitching patterns have been revised for 2025, with each trim level receiving a unique motif. Rear seats remain best for small passengers or light luggage, but they're still there, providing a modicum of practicality. The front trunk or frunk. remains spacious enough for a weekend getaway bag or groceries, reinforcing the idea that the 911 isn't just a track weapon, it's a daily companion. Performance, but where the 911 truly cements its legacy is behind the wheel. For 2025, the standard Carrera model starts with a twin-turbocharged 3.0-liter flat-six engine pushing out 388 horsepower and 331 lb-ft of torque. Step up to the Carrera S, and you're looking at 444 horsepower. The GTS model bumps that up to 480 horsepower and 420 lb-ft, with a 0 to 60 time dropping to just 3.1 seconds when equipped with the PDK dual-clutch transmission. And yes, purists will rejoice, the 7-speed manual is still available on select trims, including the Carrera S and GTS. For those who crave all-weather capability, all-wheel drive variants, the 4 and 4S, are offered across most trims. Handling is still the benchmark. Thanks to a wider track, adaptive suspension, and rear-wheel steering, the 911 corners with telepathic precision. There's now a standard PASM, Porsche Active Suspension Management, system that reads the road 500 times per second and adjusts damping accordingly. This means you can cruise comfortably on the highway, then dive into a canyon road and feel the car tighten up instantly. The steering remains hydraulically assisted in feel, even though it's fully electric, a testament to Porsche's engineering finesse. Braking is equally confidence-inspiring. The standard steel brakes are massive and ventilated, while the optional carbon ceramics provide fade-free stopping power even under track abuse. New for 2025 is a revised torque vectoring system that communicates more precisely with the differential, allowing for sharper rotation in corners without destabilizing the car. Porsche has also made subtle changes to throttle response in Sport Plus mode, now giving a more aggressive blip on downshifts and slightly holding revs longer on upshifts for maximum acceleration. It's these minute calibrations that separate the 911 from anything else in the segment. It's as if the car is anticipating your next move before you make it. As for pricing, the 2025 911 lineup starts at around $118,000 for the base Carrera Coupe. Moving up to the Carrera S brings the figure closer to $135,000, while the Carrera 4S will push you near $142,000. GTS models begin just under $155,000, and if you want the Cabriolet or Targa versions, you'll need to add anywhere from $12,000 to $15,000 on top. It's not a cheap car, but Porsche continues to justify the price by delivering not just speed, but engineering brilliance, timeless design, and a driving experience that few competitors can replicate. And for those with deeper pockets, the Turbo and Turbo S variants, starting around $195,000 and pushing well over $220,000, offer mind-bending performance in an everyday usable package. Optional packages can add up quickly, with things like ceramic brakes, sport suspension, leather upgrades, and premium sound systems bumping the total well over $200,000 even on mid-tier models. But every cent buys a level of polish and depth few cars in the world can offer. Plus, Porsche's legendary resale value and reliability make it a smarter investment than many would expect. Thanks for watching Car Alerts. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 Porsche 911, be sure to like the video, subscribe for more in-depth car reviews, and let us know in the comments which car you'd like us to feature next. Until next time, drive safe, stay passionate, and keep your foot down.